Welcome back. This is Awesome Definition. I know everybody heard about all the WWE releases going on, and there's horrible news for all the pro wrestlers. But in 90 days, all these wrestlers are going to be free. And this is the point of this video today. We're going to list all these different wrestlers and see which company they fit. If they fit in WWE, not WWE, AEW, if they fit in TNA, New Japan Pro Wrestling, in the independents, Stardom, any company that we think that they fit in, like television wise or independent wise. So the first person we're gonna talk about is Kairi Sane. Where do you think she'll be in line?
I mean, the good thing about Kairi Sane, she's an experienced wrestler. She's been wrestling for more than a decade, I'm pretty sure. And any company will want, I think she will work with any company, AEW, TNA, New Japan, or Stardom, like you said before. Yeah, with her, I'm not really too worried, like with certain wrestler, but I'm pretty sure she's not gonna have no problem. Finding another pay to get signed. What about you?
Yeah, I think AEW suits her the best. I thought TNA, but now with all this things that's going on, that TNA is gatekeeping a lot of these wrestlers, AEW is a perfect place where you could put her in Stardom, and you could put her in Ring of Honor. You could put her in AEW. I think she fits in AEW, Ring of Honor, Stardom, TNA, all those companies. I think Kairi Sane will definitely be set in her future in a pro wrestling career. So next person we're going to talk about is Aleister Black and Zelina Vega. Where do you think they will align?
I know you're gonna disagree with me, but I'd rather if they stay together, working together. And the only company maybe that I think they could work together might be AEW. And I would think they want to go TNA, since TNA is so close to WWE. But I could be wrong, but that's just my opinion. But that's another group I could see them. Oh, another thing, they could just go independently. Because other people wrestling right now are doing great. Go to independent wrestling show. And yeah, I know they could work separately, but I just see them working together. What do you think?
AEW, I don't think that's gonna happen because Tony Khan I could be wrong, and Tony Khan could forgive, but Aleister Black made a lot of comments about Tony Khan booking and how he wanted to get treated better when he had the group and everything. Like, I don't know if I see Aleister Black back in AEW. I could be wrong. I prefer Zelina Vega and Aleister Black go their separate ways, because I think Zelina Vega, I don't like her being just Aleister Black, like, husband and just there for him. I don't know. It depends how they book it. If they book it like, okay, let's just say if they do go to AEW, right? Let's book that. Aleister Black and Zelina goes to AEW, right?
Yeah.
Don't make Zelina the manager the whole time. Let her wrestle. Let her have championship matches. Let her have, man, you can have her with Aleister Black, but what, Zelina needs to have matches and have championship. I think I more disagree with you if Aleister Black and Zelina are together and you just have them together as a manager. Even though Zelina Vega is an incredible manager, she done a great job with Andrade, but she can wrestle very good. So I don't know why. Just don't gatekeep the wrestling. I think TNA would fit Zelina Vega as well if Aleister Black want to go AEW and Zelina want to go TNA. I know TNA is a little too connected with WWE. You could put her in the independents. There's a lot of different companies, MLW, Pro Wrestling Revolver, House of Glory. There's a lot of different companies that, to be honest, none of these wrestlers, I'm really worried about them, to be honest. The only worry is, I guess, seeing them in television, but not worried that they're not gonna wrestle and make money. These all, in the most part, I think 80% of these wrestlers are probably gonna be good financially, wrestling wise. It's just, are they gonna be in a different company? That I'm not 100% about. I'm just gonna say Zelina, Aleister Black, go independently and hope for the best, and maybe they do good in AEW if they go to AEW. I feel like there's still bad blood, but I could be wrong that there's bad blood there.
I hope not, but let's see what's gonna happen with them. Hopefully, it does happen.
So this we could talk about together and separately. the YS6, Uncle Howdy / Bo Dallas, Nikki Cross, Dexter Lumis, Erick Rowan, and Joe Gacy. How would you like to talk about these people? Do you want to about them individually
I think
or
separate because I don't think Bo Dallas want to wrestle anymore anyway.
Yeah, I think Bo Dallas is done. I could see him. Sometimes WWE releases people and then put them as a producer. They did that with Sanya Blazer. They did that with Bobby Roode. I would not be surprised if Bo Dallas is just a producer in WWE. So that's my prediction that Bo Dallas is going to be a producer or retired or both.
No, because the thing is, the only reason I say this is because Bo Dallas was doing good. I think he had like a real estate or license or something. So he was doing good. I think he just came back because of Bray Wyatt, and then his brother passed away.
Of course.
But yeah, I think he was just doing the right thing for his brother. But I don't think he really wanted to wrestle at that much, to be honest. Says he already got a business. But the other four, yes, I could see.
Okay, let's speak of the other four. Nikki Cross, I could see her in every company. I could see her in Ring of Honor, and I feel like she fits. I know that's a weird company because it's kind of similar to AEW, but Ring of Honor actually really suits Nikki Cross, and AEW more Ring of Honor. TNA would suit well for her. So for Nikki Cross, I would say something like Ring of Honor or TNA.
Yeah, I would review more TNA. More Real Honor. I was gonna say TNA for some reason. Real Honor, or any other company. But she's a great wrestler. Hopefully she'll do well because she didn't do nothing with Y6 anyway. She didn't even wrestle.
It's crazy. Nikki Cross is a former WWE Women's Champion.
Yes.
She won the Money in the Bank.
Yes.
I don't know. Nikki Cross, I don't know. To talk about more people in the YS6 is Dexter Lumis. I like Dexter Lumis a lot. NXT, he didn't speak. He was quiet. I would love the reunion, like Indy Hartwell and Dexter Lumis reuniting in TNA. Of all the people in the YS6, I think Dexter Lumis fits in TNA more than anybody in the YS6. I don't know if you agree with that, but I think with the Indy Hartwell, I think it could fit.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it. Yeah, that will be a easy storyline for him in TNA. I forgot about those two, but yeah, definitely that will work. And the other guy, JC,
Erick Rowan, I think he got bring back because of Bray Wyatt passing.
Yes,
and I think I heard that he has like different jobs. He didn't really want to go back to pro wrestling. And he only went back with Bray Wyatt. So I'm assuming that he's going to be retired and just do his normal job life.
Yeah, similar to Bo
Dallas. So I'm not worried about Erick Rowan because he could have done wrestling. I think AEW wanted him, but he's like, no, I just want to do my life. And he went back for the YS6 for Bray Wyatt. Similar, like you said, with Bo Dallas. With Joe Gacy, I could see Joe Gacy in AEW / Ring of Honor. I know you don't know a lot of Joe Gacy, but his promo work, he can even have a fraction like himself as the leader of Joe Gacy. I think Joe Gacy is a credible wrestler, and I think he will fit in AEW and / Ring of Honor.
Yeah, definitely. I wish I knew more about him. That's why I don't know what to say about that.
No, that's fine. Okay. Because for some reason, Sean Ross did this list like not in order with the YS6. So I'm going to go back up and we're going to talk about Santos Escobar. Interesting one because he was going to go with AEW. Then WWE negotiated a good deal for him, a good deal that they said, and they released him while he was injured. What do you think is next for Santos Escobar?
I don't know. I'm kind of confused. First, he got to get better, but I'm kind of confused why they would offer him way more money to let him go right away.
Definitely a TKO decision.
No, it is a TKO.
TKOs, in the end of the day, they look at lesser wrestlers. They see how much they get paid. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, a lot of the people that got let go are getting paid good money. I'm pretty sure everybody in the YS6 was getting paid good. So
ding, 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 ding,
yeah,
got them out of there. So I'm just confused. Why you bring him back? He left. He was gonna get another contract. Yeah, I negotiated him more money and a better story, and it looked like we were doing good with Santos. He was gonna get the Latin American Championship. I don't know, but I have an interesting opinion where Santos is going to line up. I think he's going to be in CMLL slash AEW because AEW been doing a lot of partnership deals. They did it with Claudio, they did it with Thunder Rosa, and they did it a lot with the CMLL wrestlers that they have like a little partnership contract that they could be in CMLL and AEW. So my prediction is Santos Escobar is going to be part of CMLL, technically also a part of AEW. So that's my prediction because AAA and CMLL are like rivals, and CMLL is the more popular company. I could see him flopping from AAA to CMLL. I think that would be very interesting because there's a wrestler, I forgot her name, La Catarina? Something. Catalina. She went to CMLL to WWE AAA. So I could see Santos Escobar doing that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, hopefully they still want him there. But yeah, I'm just kind of confused why WWE spent that money.
When he gets healed, I'm not worried about Santos Escobar. I think he's very talented and not similar enough to Aleister Black. I don't think there's bad blood with Santos Escobar because he wasn't even technically a part of the contract. So I think Aleister Black has more bad blood than Santos Escobar choosing just a better contract. You know how much times people just choose better contracts?
Yes.
So I think that would be weird if AEW is petty because of that. So I think he'll be in CMLL. I think he'll be there in AEW. Okay.
Yeah, definitely good for him.
Next person, Motor City Machine Gun. To be honest, anywhere you could put them, they'll be fine. They're TNA legends. They're tag team legends. They were in AEW just for like one match. And speaking of AEW, that's the best company for Motor City Machine Gun. How they wrestle, the Young Bucks, like all the tag team they have. Imagine Motor City Machine Gun with FTR. Peak. I think that's the best. They can't go back. Don't go back to TNA. You already did everything, especially single run. Chris Sabin is one of the longest X Division champions, and Alex Shevley won the TNA World Heavyweight Champion. They done everything single wise, not even just as a tag team. They were successful in single. No reason to go back to TNA, in my opinion. I don't think you should go back to TNA. I think the best fit company is 100,000% AEW.
Yeah, I was going to say that exactly. Like, they already did everything in TNA. It doesn't make sense for them to go back to TNA.
The only way it makes sense if they get inducted as a Hall of Fame. That's it. Get inducted as a Hall of Fame, and then that's it.
Yeah, like I was going to say, I hope AEW still hopefully want to sign them because they could. They're already legend at TNA, and if they could work their resume or
work their resume in AEW because they only had like I remember I searched it up. They only had like maybe like 1 or 2 matches in AEW, and they were not signed. They were like free agents. So if they do show up at AEW, it would not be their debut technically, but it'll be if they actually get signed. Imagine the Rascals versus Motor City Machine Gun. Oh my God, that would be so amazing. There's so much good tag team, and AEW actually cares about their tag team division. Like, it's very respected. Like, it's always in pay-per-views, even though AEW stack a lot of people in their pay-per-views. But Motor City Machine Gun, perfect.
Yeah, definitely. I hope I could see them in AEW because, like you said, the tag team division people and the tag team division in AEW is really good, actually. So,
okay, this is an interesting one. I'm gonna get your opinion before I say anything. Where do you think Apollo Crews fits in anything?
Maybe TNA. To be honest, I feel kind of bad for him because I would think he was utilized good in the WWE. To be honest,
definitely.
So it's hard to predict where he could work in.
He was getting used better when Vince was around. Weirdly,
yes.
So I notice a lot of people that Vince always go like down. So it obviously depends on the people that run the company. That's why Bobby Lashley said he missed Vince McMahon in WWE. So because it depends how you're getting pushed. If Triple H or whoever's really in charge in WWE is not believing you, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna get released. Apollo Crews would fit in the X. Well, they put anybody in the X division, but I think he'll fit in the X division. I would like matches like Leon Slater, like Mufasa Ali, like Cedric Alexander. They could run it back. Apollo Crews and TNA, I think that fits.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, to be honest. I don't really know. The thing is, like I said, he wasn't utilized right, and it's hard to say with him. He is one of the few ones that I'm not sure what's gonna happen.
Well, I'm not worried about him. I'm not worried about none of these wrestlers. More worried about television. But Apollo Crews, I could see him TNA or any independent circuit is gonna take Apollo Crews.
Definitely.
Former Intercontinental Champion. Okay. This one we didn't even talk about in the release circuit. We could talk about this in a spam of them. It's a lot of the developmental people. Like, I think a lot of the developmental people either go to indies or go in their pro wrestling career. We gotta talk about Tyra Maysteel, Lucas Crufino, Tyson and Tariq, if you remember them, from Wesley Group. And we're going to talk about those four. And I think those four, Tyra Maysteel, I feel like she can go back to like doing Olympic stuff, probably. I don't really see her going back to wrestling, maybe. I would like her back in wrestling. What would you think? Because she's an Olympic. She won. It's weird because she won LFG.
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest, because
I think she'll just be an Olympic person. Like, she still does amateur wrestling. That's my prediction for Tyra Maysteel. I think she'll just continue competing for more gold in amateur wrestling. I don't see her in different wrestling companies or independent circuits.
Yeah, it depends how much she really want to be a wrestler, but it's hard. With all the people that can release, I mean, look at Crucifix. I could see him somewhere else.
Yeah.
All that group. But all of them, that's kind of tough, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because most of them don't really got that much experience. I will see. I will see that. Yeah, they don't really got that much experience. It's hard to get hired when you got that much experience.
And it's not their fault. They're part of developmental.
Yeah, that's all.
Getting released in developmental is like, I'm trying to get better. So for that case, for these wrestlers, if they really want to be a pro wrestler, it's on them now.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. Okay. Let's see what happened with them.
Okay, we have more wrestlers to speak of. So, speaking of developmental, but he was at NXT for a long time. We didn't mention his name in the release. I kind of forgot. Is Andre Chase. And I like Andre Chase a lot because I feel like you could use him in a lot of different story elements. But he was just a jobber at NXT. He would have just been a jobber in the main roster. And I think Andre Chase fits in TNA. Especially if they bring back all the Chase University, all the storylines with him. I like Andre Chase in TNA.
I mean, he could do something similar. I don't know if he could use a Chase thing.
No, okay. I'm not saying he use Chase or everything, but you could use a different name of a university.
Yeah, I think if they do something similar, TNA will work.
Yes. Now we have the last two people. We'll mention them separately. Zoey Stark. Zoey Stark actually was clear to wrestle Sean Rose, like announced, and I think Zoey Stark's. I think she fits in Ring of Honor. If you tell me, in a lot of indie promotions, Zoey Stark is a great wrestler, and I'm not really worried about Zoey Stark's path because I think Zoey Stark is very talented. That she could be in House of Glory. She could be in any independent, like a Shotzi Blackheart. I'm not too worried about Zoey Starks.
No, because she got experience. Like I said, we could consider a certain wrestler. She should be fine, to be honest, because she's a great wrestler, and it's such that she was out so long because she was injured. But I mean, that's how it goes sometimes wrestling. But she be good. Hopefully, she can sign Ring of Honor or AEW.
Yeah,
But let's see what's gonna happen with her. But I think she should be okay.
she should be okay. Last person we're gonna talk about is Alba Fyre. I think Alba Fyre will be fine. Alba Fyre is gonna go in Ring of Honor. Her partner, her tag team partner, is in Ring of Honor and AEW. So they could just either they can have them separate or you could reunite them as a tag team again. Remember they were like tag team champions like 2 years ago.
Yes.
So they could reunite or they can go their separate ways. But I think she'll be in AEW or Ring of Honor. I think I'm confident about Alba Fyre being in AEW, especially that her tag team partner is in AEW. I can just see her coming in. What about you?
No, hopefully they get back together because they work really good as a tag team, to be honest. So, yeah, and like you said before, AEW love tag team division, so I could see them together. Hopefully she go AEW or any other company. She hasn't even Crowbar Wrestle. She really be needs to be in the tag team, but
No, I'm not saying that
if she go with Israel, it's even better. But if they want you to buy so you go wait, she's gonna be good.
To speak of all these wrestlers, I think they'll be fine. Just worry about the people that are in developmental.
Yes,
But is their career path to see if they want to be a pro wrestler for real or they just want to do job paths. The only person in developmental I'm not really worried about is I know this weird Tyra May still. She's a gold medal. I think she'll be fine in my opinion. And everybody else I think it's either gonna be a producer, is gonna either go retire or is going to be in AEW, TNA, Stardom, NWA, House of Glory. Thank God there's so much wrestling promotions that I'm not really worried about at least the top people. Like I know you said Apollo Crews, you're not really sure where he lies. There's so much wrestling companies, it doesn't really matter. In a way, I get if that makes sense. It doesn't matter because I think they could find different paths. Like there's like 1 billion different paths for a lot of companies.
yeah. For him, he just go independent, try to find himself, and hopefully, yeah, try to find himself.
I'm talking about like everybody, not just Apollo.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to recap it, like just in general, everybody.
No, it makes sense. Everybody's for hopefully they all get a job and find themselves and they do well after the WWE.
And whoever knows, a lot of people that got released made a name for themselves and they went back to WWE and look at Drew McIntyre and look at Cody Rhodes. Those are the two biggest examples that reinvented themselves. I don't know why I'm not thinking of more wrestlers, but a lot of wrestlers reinvented themselves. Oh, like Mike Santana, he was just a tag team guy in AEW, and now he's one of the big stars in TNA. So I could see him maybe being in WWE or maybe back in AEW. So sometimes you just gotta reinvent yourself, and being released is not. It sucks, but it's not the worst thing in the world. If you can't make it the worst thing in the world, you have to push yourself to be better in any job opportunity, even if it's not wrestling or if it's being an Olympic gold medal or if it's just having a day job or a business.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, like I said before, wish them the best. And if you like what we're doing, because we go, what you doing, you can always follow us at
our Instagram or TikTok and you subscribe on the YouTube page.
And if you're still watching us, I just want to say thank you and peace.